Man, work was just absolutely brutal today. Listen, man, Bill's got some explaining to do. Like, there is absolutely no reason why you guys should have lost yesterday. I know Joe Burrow is like super nasty. The Bengals came out and they played really well. But Bills, no, this is supposed to be your Cinderella story where it's like you had everything, all this stuff happened this year, and like the NFL was literally scripting it for you guys to go and win this whole thing, but you guys just fell short. Josh Allen did not play well at all. There's people out there saying that it wasn't his fault. That's absolute cap. He did not play good at all the entire time. They had one good drive in the first quarter, and that was it. Like, they just fell apart afterwards. So I have no idea. Cowboys 49ers, you know, Dak Prescott is, they just got to stop relying on him. He's not a Super Bowl quarterback. He's an okay quarterback, but he will never get a ring. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't think it's possible. When you throw 2 picks like that, you instantly sell your whole team. That's all it takes. It's just 2 bad throws and it's GG's. So I don't know what they're going to do, but Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones are thinking, yep, we're not going to change anything, just get better talent. I mean, they've got to look into that quarterback situation because it's their year. No, it's not. When Dak those 2 picks, and it's not even that like the Niners convert a lot of points on the picks. It's the fact that you lost opportunity to get picks. That can't ever happen. So, which is crazy. I don't know. They got to figure something out. Yeah, with work today, I ended up doing, I spent like 4 to 5 hours creating an Excel macro where, you know, like I do like inventory uploads with a lot of parts and whatnot. So I needed to like finally find a way to make that process a lot easier. So I made a macro in Excel, which basically removes all special characters like ampersands, pound signs, periods, commas, and then it parses the data into a separate column if the length of the cell exceeds 24 characters, which is pretty cool. Wasn't that hard to figure out, actually, thankfully. Which is then followed up shortly with having to transfer the data again into a third column if that new column exceeds 24 characters. Very rare, but it can happen. So that's pretty cool. And then I ended up having to use like 2 for loops, which will reassign the value or the length of each of the cells. That way you can confirm that each cell is below 24 characters. It's very confusing. Maybe I'll show you guys a graphic of it one day. Yeah, bottom line is I did a bunch of nerdy, goofy stuff today with macro Excel coding, and hopefully my boss thinks it's good and he'll think better of me, because I have no idea at this point. Literally today I ended on this note where I've been having this issue with one of our dashboards, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get this certain table in Power BI to mesh with another set of data. And after 3 failed attempts, my 4th came around today and I figured it out within 2 minutes. So frustrating, and it was the dumbest easy fix too. I'm like thinking, what am I doing with myself right now? I mean, regardless though, it is what it is. Infinity Ward came out on Twitter today and said that they are actually going to be increasing the amount of money you can find in Al-Mazrah, which is pretty good, I think. And then they're also going to be decreasing the cost of items in the buy station. Definitely going to see a decrease in loadout prices without a doubt. There's no way they were going to leave those prices at 32k. So I think that's good. You know, that's another, I think that's the 4th big thing they've kind of told us about. But at the end of the day, like, let's be real here. Everyone wants to know if they're going to do anything with the movement, right? Like, I think that's what people are kind of waiting on right now. You know, there's no way that they won't address it to some extent this week in the studio notes. You know, like, they've got to at least, like, tell us something or change something. Even, like, a buff to the base movement speed would be good enough, I think, for some people. It's that simple. So I have no idea. But it's good that they're at least like doing things that are making the game better. I do think that having more money and cheaper loadouts, instant W. like all across the board. No one's gonna complain about that. But it's funny. It finally hit me this morning with plating while sprinting. Here's the fix for it. If you recall, in Modern Warfare 2019, you had Amped. Well, Amped let you plate up faster. As far as I know, we don't have that. Okay, fair enough. Modify one of the perks or create a new perk that allows you to run while plating. Think about it. It should be, if they want it to be this, if they want it to be something that, you know, players should have access to off the rip, like Amped, make it so that they can have the ability to do that with their loadout, with perks. You know, this is why like Amped was one of the most popular perks in Warzone 1. Why is that? You could plate faster. This is no different, where if you could run while plating with a perk, everyone wins. It's not like it's immediately available off the rip, because it was in MW 2019. You know, but everyone played at the same speed. I definitely think that's probably one of the most, that's the way to do it. Is just somehow make it into a perk, change a perk up, and let people have to pick. Put in, God forbid, put it in an OP category. Seriously, no one would complain, and I think that's the most suitable compromise. Like, there are middle grounds that we can meet with the developers at. I actually just, you know, maybe someone's thought of that idea. I've never seen anybody talk about it, though. I think it would be a good solution, though. I would not be surprised if we did see them do something like that. It just makes sense, right? Let me know what you guys think about the comment section below. Let me know if you think they need to make running while plating into a perk like they did with plating faster in MW 2018 with Amped. I want to know what you guys think about that. What else is going on? Yeah, I mean, not much else. Just kind of going day by day right now with work for the most part. My cat is being super just weird in general. It's Monday night. There's no football on. Ugh, massive L. I really have no idea when I'm going to finish this camo grind, too. I want to get it done. I really do. Is like, I'm banking on this resurgence mode being good. Which is, again, kind of weird to me. It's like, I gave up on Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 so fast because I was just so bored. Like, I just could not play this at all to save my life. But, I mean, like, now it's probably different. Where if the motivation to play this comes again, like, I mean, we're in. You know, we're all for it. And I definitely think there will be some interest flying around again. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But, I mean, I'm just counting the days, but I'm just counting the days as they go by right now. One of the nice things for me is the fact that, well, not nice, but I have to get my wisdom teeth pulled, which is just been like the epitome of my demise right now with my wisdom tooth, and I'm on antibiotics, which is definitely helping. But I had that procedure done February 8th, which is 1 week before the launch of Season 2. So, you know, not only will I have my tooth pulled out, I'll have like a full week of recovery right before the launch of the season, and then we jump right into it, which is going to be pretty hype. I'm going to take off work that rest of the week. It's on like, surge's on a Wednesday, I believe. And then I just won't work Thursday and Friday. Rest 5 days. Come back next weekend. We get the update, and we just see what happens, you know? I mean, like, dude, they can't. There's no way they fumble this update. They can't, right? It has to be good. No exceptions this time. Like, this is their product for the next 2 years. They can get it right. I can promise you right now. It's not hard.